Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Markiss Stone, and I'm the host of the Daily Dose, and I would like to welcome you to the next day of your new life. That's right. See, we all have the same 24 hours in the day, 86,406 seconds. What are you going to do with yours today on this beautiful May 8th, 2019, the year of consistency and the second quarter of power? Well, I know somebody needs that daily dose of positivity, inspiration, and motivation. And you know your boy Markiss got the antidote. Dr. Stone is definitely in the building, coming to deliver. I was somewhere chilling all the way over in Europe. And you know those dudes, the security guards with the red suit and the big tall black hat? I had to slap him upside his head and give him the antidote. And some of your friends and family members and co-workers needed to. So on the count of three, let's give it to them. 1, 2, 3. Hulk smash that share button, baby. Smash it, because today's topic is gonna be lit. Actually, today's topic is gonna be a little bit different because it's gonna be story time. That's right. I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. I'm gonna be your audio book today. That's right. I got a really interesting story that I want to tell you guys, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. But this is what I'll tell you. I have started the long dreaded process of what I should have been doing all along, so it doesn't keep me up late at night. I have started. Look at the screen right now. I've started to get all the videos up on YouTube. That's right. You'll be able to go in and dig in the archives and see your boy. Head on over to my YouTube channel. If you hop on YouTube and you just type in my name in the comments, like I said, you're going to see a whole bunch of different profiles. I've been doing video for quite a while. Subscribe to all those channels because it'll be funny to see some of the videos that I used to make back in the day. It's really kind of funny. But the most recent one with the Daily Dose, you know, kind of look to it, that little profile, that's going to be the one that's going to have all the Daily Dose episodes on it. I got a lot to go. Right now, I'm at like November the 14th or something like that. So I got to catch all the way up to now. But it'd be really cool if you guys got downtime at work or whatever. You can head on over to the YouTube channel, check out some of the archives, see where I started. It wasn't as cool as it is right now. However, the content was always great. The content was always great. I'm always considered a person of value, and so I'm going to bring the antidote no matter what. But I built this thing up to what it is right now that you guys come and check it out every single morning. For my people that's fashionably laid out there, I got a little homie named Lyric that's going to tell you what to do. Lyric!
Hulk smash the share button.
That's right, Hulk smash, Hulk smash, Hulk smash it. Now, a lot of you guys know that I started the Daily Dose on October 10th, right after Hustle and Grind Con. But let me tell you, the Daily Dose has been years in the making. Years. Yes, I came up with the idea of having a show right when I got inspired at Hustle and Grind Con to not wait and create right then and there in that moment. But let me tell you, this thing has been developing for a long time, and today we're going to get in the story of how the Daily Dose really developed a long time ago. Let's get into the antidote. If my antidote man wants to work. Oh, my antidote man doing drugs. I swear. I think I know what the issue is, guys. I know what the issue is. The issue is my iPad is maxed out because I save every single Daily Dose episodes, and 18 to 22 minutes is a lot to save. And so my iPad is always like, your storage is full. And that's why I'm recently trying to get all this stuff on YouTube so I can free up these videos from my iPad. But anyway, you guys know that the antidote is a medicine taken or given to counteract a particular poison. And now, Markiss, these people woke up at 6:30 a.m. Some people woke up at 4:30 a.m. I see you, Natalie Phillips. Some people even check me out in California and Texas. Some parts of Texas at 3:30 a.m. Thank you so much for doing that and checking me out live. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to hit you with the antidote. Okay, so this is how the Daily Dose started. How the dose really started. That's right. I've been holding back a little bit, but today I'm going to let the cat out the bag. So we're going to get a little bit sentimental. We're going to get a little bit personal, but I need you guys to stick with me. We're going to get a little bit emotional. All right, so there's this guy right here, right? Everybody know who this guy right here is? If you know who this is, type his name in the comment section. Well, I got the opportunity to discover this man just the way that you guys did a long time ago, back in 2013. And we all got to know this dude right here because of what do we want to call this? There was a crime that was committed. I mean, he was acquitted, so I don't know if you can still call it a crime. But anyway, there was a young gentleman by the name of Trayvon Martin who at the time, okay, I'm trying to figure out the politically correct words and. Okay, forget it. So here's the deal. This is the way the public perceived it. There was a young black kid that was walking down the street in the neighborhood, and an angry guy that saw him, and an argument ensued, and a fight broke out, and he whipped out his gun, and he shot the kid and killed the kid. So there was a murder case in the state of Florida, and I believe some stand your ground stuff kind of came back up. But needless to say, after a long, drawn-out process of court cases, he was declared not guilty. There was a public outrage. That was a point in time where it kind of reminded a lot of people of the Rodney King situation back in the day, where the police committed, they did police brutality on, gosh, my words are starting to slur together. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Rodney King back in the day, the police beat him down with her. So basically, it sparked a public outrage, and what I literally saw, this was around the time where Facebook, I don't know if they had just started Facebook Live, but they showed I don't think they had it available to the public, but they would show businesses could go Facebook Live. They actually showed the verdict live. And I was watching it on Facebook. I remember being in my new house, and I had just got it, and I was downstairs in my basement watching it on Facebook. And when they delivered the verdict not guilty, that is when what I saw was a lot of outrage and racism start to happen just in that moment. So during the live, you can comment just like you guys are going to be doing, like you're doing right now. In the comment section, I read a lot of people started to become racist. I don't think they became racist in that moment, but there were a lot of racist comments. There were white people being racist towards black people. There were black people being racist towards white people, and vice versa, and so on. It's just one big jumbo pot of racism. And here I am. I'm in the comments section trying to basically stop all of it. I'm like, no. No, white person, don't say that about black people. That's not all the way true. No, black person, don't say that about white people. That's not all the way true. And I'm like, hey, no, that's not fair assessment to say. You can't generalize like that. Not everybody's like that. So here I am. I'm literally, truthfully, I'm being straight up honest with y'all. I'm in the comments section for a long time by myself trying to combat racism. You should have seen it. It was like the needle in a haystack. I'm trying to just I stuck out like a sore thumb basically. But anyway, so this is what ended up happening. I got really passionate in that moment because I'm a firm believer of when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said that people should not be judged by the color of their skin, but yet the content of their character. I thought that spoke volumes. First of all, we shouldn't be judging anybody. But if you're going to, point being, you should get to know somebody and see how they act and see their demeanor and see their heart and not really worry so much about the color of their skin. Because I was a firm believer that if you got an opportunity to know me, I don't care if you black, white, Jewish, Asian, I don't care what you are, you're going to love me. Because I just exude love and energy and passion into the world. I'm a decent human being. So with that being said, what I ended up doing is this right here. Check this out. I had to go into the archives and find this post. On December 4th, 2014, on my Facebook, here's a screenshot I wrote. So a lot of people are talking about what's going on in society today, but the big question is, what are you going to do about it? Well, I personally have developed a Facebook group promoting positive change in hopes that we will spread from my area in central Illinois to all over the U.S. I'm also looking into mentoring the youth from 2 different sources. If you're interested in joining my group or willing to stand for something and help promote positive change, contact me. Strength is in numbers, and I tagged 2 people that I knew that helped me support the cause. So what I did was I actually created a private group called Positive Change Champaign, Illinois. And I started that group, and what I did, it was kind of like a meeting of the minds. We were talking about, okay, social media is running rampage right now. There's nothing but negativity. We have to counteract this with positivity. We gotta counterbalance this thing. We gotta put positive stuff for every negative post you see. Post a positive one. Tag your buddies. Invite them to the group. And I want this to be one big melting pot. I want people to actually get the opportunity to know each other, to have a conversation with one another, to just really realize that, hey, just because you see a person of another race doesn't mean that we're all generalizing all the same. Get to know people for who they are and not what they look like. So I started that group, and I tried to take that thing off. And then what I started doing, I started a YouTube channel, and I started doing the same exact thing. I combine what I do right now with the Daily Dose with like positivity, inspiration, and motivation. And during the time I was working out heavily, I'm talking about I was really in it, getting it nonstop every single day, just really being fit. So I combined the two. I combined fitness with positivity, inspiration, and motivation. And the whole point of doing that was, a lot of people think that I was doing the videos and stuff like that just to be funny or to educate people. But why I actually was doing it, the deep down reason, my why behind doing it, was because I was trying to bring people together. I was trying to show people that we actually have something in common if you really pay attention to what's in here and not what's here. I was literally bringing people together and they didn't know it. Now, what ended up happening was my company ended up getting bought out by another company. So I kind of stopped doing it because I put a lot of time, effort, and energy into that stuff. And some of them I was doing at work, not going to lie. So I kind of stopped doing it. And then I focused on work, and then I started getting promoted after promoted after promoted. I started really like working my way up the ladder and whatnot. But then somewhere around last year in 2018, I started really to redefine my goals, to reevaluate things, to reassess and figure out, what's my why again? I was like, I went to school for radio, TV, and before I can even get my degree, I can't say sucked into the business like it's a bad thing because it changed my life and I love it. But I got pulled into the car business and I got distracted from what I was extremely passionate about. I became passionate about the car business once I learned about it, got good at it and stuff like that. But it took me away from what I was actually pursuing. I went to school for radio, TV. I wanted to do this right here, what I'm doing right now, just on a large scale, right? So then when I realized I got to get back to my passion, it was around the same time that I went to Hustle and Grind Con. So I knew that I wanted to continue to do the same thing. I knew I wanted to be a person of value. I knew that I wanted to bring people together again. And that's when I started the Daily Dose on October 10th. Now, here's the really, really, really cool thing about this. This is so awesome. Do you guys know who Lisa Copeland is? Do me a favor, hit the like, hit the hearts, hit the love button if you know who Lisa Copeland is. Somebody do me a favor and tag her in this video right now. So here we are 6 months after doing a Daily Dose. I just went to Hustle and Grind Con 2019 just last month, right? At the beginning of last month. And Lisa's probably I'm gonna get a phone call over this, but you guys know I'm gonna tell the truth. So I had every goal in the world. I missed my opportunity last time when I met Eric Thomas to get his phone number. So Eric Thomas was supposed to be there this time, and I was like, I'm gonna get Eric Thomas's phone number. When I take my picture with him, I'm gonna lay it on the line. I'm gonna lay it on thick. I'm gonna let him know that I've been studying him, and I'm gonna be the next him, and this and that. I had this whole thing prepared in my mind. When I met Eric Thomas, I was gonna get his phone number. And Glenn Lundy gets on stage and he announces that Eric Thomas isn't coming. And now a lot of people were disappointed. I was disappointed for another reason because most people wanted to say, hey, Eric Thomas, and take a picture and listen to him speak in person. And yeah, that's awesome. I had a different agenda. I had different goals. I wanted to get his phone number. I wanted to establish a relationship with him. I wanted him to mentor me. I took this very, very, very seriously. So again, Lisa's either going to slap me or put me on timeout for this. So when that was announced that Eric Thomas wasn't going to be there, I ended up looking to the right of me, and about 3 seats down sat Lisa Copeland. Now, I love Lisa Copeland. She is flat out awesome. I met her back in October. She's great. And I looked down at Lisa and I said, I'm going to get Lisa's phone number. So unfortunately, Lisa was my number 2, but I don't know. Lisa, please don't beat me up. I love you to death. I love you, love you, love you, love you. But I went down there, and I think it was one of the best decisions that I made. Divine intervention. Everything happens for a reason. Let me tell you, I poured out my heart to Lisa, and I told her that I wanted her to mentor me because I was the male version of Fierce. And I went into this long drawn out story that I'm not gonna tell you guys right now for the sake of time. But she said, let's talk a little bit more at lunch. So I invited Lisa over to my table at lunch, and this is where it really gets good, guys. This is where it really gets good. Lisa asked me about my why. Why do you do what you do? Why do you say what you say? Where you want to take this thing? Where you want to go? So I pretty much told her why I started this. I didn't give her the October story. I gave her this story right here. So she knows this story. She knows this story. Right now, she's the only person that really knew this story. So when I told her this is what Lisa told me. She said, I catch your show sometime, and I understand exactly what you mean, and I'm so glad that there's people like you in this world that do what you do for the reason that you're doing it. You know what I noticed? You have the ability, Markiss, to bring the left and the right together and get them in one big old melting pot. And you know, I've subconsciously said that ever since I started the dose, and I'll tell you why. I look at my comment section all the time, and I don't think you guys realize that there is a relationship of you dosers that have genuinely created in the comment section of my posts. If you guys look at my demographic of my audience of who watch this show, they're of everything. I have high schoolers watching the Daily Dose. I have senior citizens watching the Daily Dose. I have hood people that live below the poverty line watching the Daily Dose. I have millionaires watching the Daily Dose. I have black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people. I have African people. I have a lot of different people that watch the Daily Dose, and you guys don't even know it, but you have established a relationship and helped to accomplish what I set out to accomplish. Sometimes I don't know if you guys get to hear this part right here, but I'm going to play this for a really quick second, and I'm going to jump back on. Listen to this.
I'm just here to make the world smile and change people's lives.
Okay, right there it says, I'm just here to make the world smile and change people's lives. Now, some of you guys get on before that part actually happens, but that's the first thing that I say every single morning. And it's a reason that I put the globe right there. I'm going to do it one more time. Just pay attention. Watch.
I'm just here to make the world smile and change people's lives.
I put the globe there for a reason because I really am here to make the entire world smile. See, that thing went all the way from America all the way to past Australia, past the States, it went all the way over to China. And unfortunately, I was limited on the animation of how far I could go. But I'm here to make the world smile and change people's lives. You guys don't know this yet. You think that I come for the antidote. I come for the positivity. I come for the motivation, the education, the knowledge that you have, the entertainment, the fun factor that you bring. But you guys really don't know. You develop relationships in my comment section. You're talking to people that you don't know. You're talking to people that you probably wouldn't talk to on the street had you seen them. You guys are one big jailed jambalaya pot of energy, and you guys are exuding love to people that you've never met before. And that is the primary reason of why I do what I do. I don't do what I do when I say Hulk smash the share button, when I say hit the like button, hit the love button. Yes, I'm trying to reach an infinite amount of people, and I need your help in doing so you guys can all come together underneath the Dose House, have a conversation with each other, get to know one another, and say, wow, I never realized that a person of your appearance, because let's face it, let's just be honest, we judge people right off sight. It takes 7 seconds to formulate a first impression of somebody and an opinion of them. We do it. Some subconsciously, some right on the surface, and you know what you're doing. We all judge each other. But man, if you're going to do it in the Dose House, baby. That's why I'm saying invite people, tag people. Come to the Dose House. Let me put the roof back on. Come to the Dose House. This is a place of love. This is a place of inspiration. This is a place of congregation. This is an opportunity to get to know one another for who we really are. We are common, like-minded, positive people that all have the interest of becoming better people. Where else better to do it than the Dose House? I'm popping out all these antidotes. Y'all taking it. Boop, boop, boop. Y'all don't know what I'm really giving y'all. I'm giving y'all love. Do y'all understand that? Hit the like button, hit the love button if you understand what the Daily Dose is all about. Did it click inside you guys' brain why I do this show right now? It's not when I say reach people, I want to reach 1 million people, I want to have all these subscribers and this and that. Yes, I want to have that, but you want to know why I want to have that? Because I want to reach more people and I want to exude more love out of people. I got the proof right here, y'all, look. It's time-stamped. It's dated December 4th, 2014. It's been in me, y'all. I didn't just come up with this yesterday. I just didn't all of a sudden decide to come positive. I didn't just all of a sudden decide to bring people together. It's been there. It's time-stamped. I do it because I love y'all. And if y'all love the way that I love and you care the way I care and you want to help me change this world, do me a favor and hit the share button. Tag a buddy in some of my videos. Hit the like button. Hit the love button. When you hit the share, say something about it. This dude is really dope. I got to know him on a deeper level today, man. You guys should really check his show out. You don't have to catch me live. Just make sure you catch me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, dosers, that has been story time. And you now know how the Daily Dose originally originated. So check out the outro.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose. I hope you got your antidote today. Your daily dose of positivity, inspiration, and motivation. Check me out every Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone on Facebook Live. And don't forget to Hulk smash that share button.
There's nothing more truer than this. I do what I do from the heart, and I don't expect anything in return. It's partially a lie because I do expect something. I expect to change your life. But just understand, I'm a kid from the south side of Chicago that's just here to make the world smile and change people's lives. So thank you for allowing me to do it. Y'all have a fantastic hump day. Peace.